And now the Republican response to President Obama with House Minority Whip Eric Cantor.
Hi kids, I'm Republican House Minority Whip Eric Cantor. You've just seen the president give you the Democrat version of public school indoctrination. With the president's socialist, Marxist, fascist agenda, he encouraged you to behave how he thinks you should behave. The president was pushing his idea of personal responsibility. Yeah, right, like the GI Bill, which sucked. Well, when I saw his speech, I reacted the way most of you did, I'm sure. LMFAO, am I right? Because that's not how we do it in the Republican Party. We don't front, we represent. The GOP has never been much for fancy book learning, but we put together our own lesson plan to give you an alternative to the same old played out, stay in school, study hard business that the Democrat Party has been pushing since that old guy was president. Whatever. The lesson plan has plenty of pictures, and for those readers out there, it has a 1,500-page introduction written by a guy who used to sleep with Ayn Rand. I even underlined the dirty parts for you. Anyway, our 3 points to remember are realism, reactionaryism, and republicanism. First, you're going to have to be realistic, kids. Some of you just aren't going to make it. You know who you are. And if you don't, take a look at your hand. No, not your palm, the other side. And you'll see what I mean. Just like Pat Buchanan said, white people made this country and led it to the wonderful state that it's in right now. I know you think you can do better, but you just can't. So be realistic and save yourself a lot of grief. And this goes for you young ladies too. The president said, and I quote, "What you look like, where you come from, how much money you have, and what you've got going on at home, that's no excuse for neglecting your homework and having a bad attitude. That's no excuse for talking back to your teacher or cutting class or dropping out of school. That's no excuse for not trying." But we all know that's not true. The first time you come across a subject that is too hard, do everyone a favor. Drop out and pump gas. Second, why be revolutionary when you can be reactionary? You don't need information when fear is so much easier to come by. You can talk facts and figures all you want, but nothing is more effective than scaring the pants off someone. You can tell someone how important physical exercise is, but push them into a spider web and they'll be doing jumping jacks before you know it. The president may have said, and I quote, "Even when you're struggling, even when you're discouraged, and you feel like other people have given up on you, don't ever give up on yourself, because when you give up on yourself, you give up on your country." But that is just a veiled attack on those hardworking, patriotic Americans who want to secede from the Union. Now, never be afraid to stick your fingers in your ears when you hear talk like that and make funny noises with your mouth. It's the essence of good debate. And third, become a Republican. Join the Republican Party now. It's much easier for us to fill your heads with our ideas when you're young and your brain is still soft and porous. Work is for chumps. And we don't want to have to do it any more than we absolutely have to. So fill out that donation form the teacher is handing out right now and get it back to us ASAP. The chemical and pharmaceutical lobbies have a lot of money, but every little bit helps. Our policies of tax breaks for the rich, health care for the rich, and education for the rich are clear and easy to understand. Unless you're poor, which in that case I'm not really talking to you. And if we in the GOP did our jobs right this week, your parents have kept you home from school anyway. So have fun. Drop out if you think you're going to distract the worthwhile students, and don't forget to pick up a copy of RNC Chairman Michael Steele's new hip-hop CD titled Fear of a Green Planet, featuring Glenn Beck on the hit single, "I May Not Know Art, But I Know What I Like." Peace and be wild. MC Eric out.